Hi everyone, this is Kat from Cat Scrap Fever. I have another tutorial for you today. Kathy from Magnolia Designs had stopped by the blog yesterday and was looking at my tutorial on how to export your studio designs as SVG files, and she was asking how you do this using Illustrator. Now, I'm not very familiar with Illustrator, but I do use it occasionally, and I do know how to save files as SVGs. So I am going to show you how to do that. So what I have here is a black and white PNG of the lamp files. I had studio lamp files I had shared with you the other day. What I suggest you do is follow the exporting tutorial up to where you save it as, or print it out, in quotations, print as a PNG file or a JPEG file. And I suggest you do that in black and white because this will give you a higher contrast between the shape and the background, and you'll get a much cleaner trace and SVG file for your cutting. So that's why this one is in black and white. You can use color, but again, like I said, black and white will give you a much cleaner cutting file. So we have our file open and with our shapes that we want to trace. So we're going to go into Object, Live Trace, and then Tracing Options. Now, depending on how large your file is, you may get this message. So I did this at fairly high resolution so that you can get all the detail. Most of the times, you know, this won't be a problem. So just click OK. Now you have your tracing options window open. Like I said, I don't know much about Illustrator, so I'm just going to leave everything at the default, and I'm going to click Trace, and it'll take a second or two. Okay, it's done its trace, and you'll see that it's sort of smoothed out the image. The one I brought in had a few rough edges. It's done the smoothing, and so now we're going to go File, Save As, and it's already put the name of the file in there. I'm just going to go into the file type and select SVG, and I'm going to save that to my desktop. You can save it to whichever location you want on your computer. So click Save, and again, I'm just going to leave this all on the default settings and click OK. And that's it. You're saved as an SVG. So I'm just going to close this here, and I'm going to bring up Make the Cut, and I'm going to show you how this comes out. So I'm going to File, Import SVG, and I'm just going to go in and find my SVG I just created. And there it is. That's the lamps, and you can see in the preview I've clicked Use Actual, and then you click Open, and there it is. It brings it in. Now you can manipulate this file as you please, and I just wanted to show you. You can see that using the black and white, you've got a very smooth trace on that and some nice clean cutting lines. There might be a few nodes that you can go in and clean up, but as it stands, this file is ready to cut. So hopefully that was clear enough, and you know that I provided all the information you need to get your files out of Silhouette Studio so that you can use other software to cut with. If you have any questions, you can always contact me through the blog, catscrapfever.blogspot.ca, and there's a contact form on the right hand side of the blog. And again, if you feel comfortable leaving your email address in the comment section, you can always contact me that way as well. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you again.